Today is February 4th, which means that Venus has entered Aries, and although that can sound a little scary because Aries is such an intense sign, I think this is going to be a very lucrative time for love and relationships, as well as making some new money decisions. When it comes to love and dating, things may feel a little hectic and all over the place. I think that it's possible that you may become very interested in multiple people during this time. Venus in Aries is all about being entertained. Venus and Aries people really just want to have a good time when it comes to relationships, and so you're looking for people that excite you and mentally challenge you, but just as quick as you developed a crush on this person, you could be very quick to get over them with the smallest ick and the smallest thing that makes you realize, okay, wait, this is not what I'm looking for. Venus in Aries is such go-getter energy. This is a really lucrative time for money and business ventures because you're coming up with some new ideas on how to use your creative skills in order to make yourself some more money and make some new connections as well. I think during this transit, people are going to have a lot of momentum when it comes to change, especially when it comes to career growth and relationship growth. But I think it's very important that we don't become ruthless or careless because we're going to be doing so well, feeling so on top of our game that we might forget to consider other people's feelings as well. And this can lead to conflict. Although we're really leaning into things that bring us joy and fulfillment during this time, we got to remember that Aries is still a fire sign. It's a cardinal sign, so it is all about competition, and this may show in our relationships as well as our financial pursuits. We may feel the need to kind of show off or show why we're the better option, and this can be good and bad in some ways. Good because a little competition never hurt anybody, at least that's coming from me as an Aries. But I also think that this can lead to hurt feelings if we're not being really intentional about our actions. While Venus is in Aries, it will be conjunct to Chiron, which is literally the wounded healer in astrology. And so it's really about tapping into our vulnerability and learning how to heal our heart. In the past, we may have not really wanted to come face to face with pain and the things that have hurt us, but it's really important that we take time to reflect on these things and understand how do we go from here. At some point during this transit, Venus will also conjunct Neptune, which means we're going to have increased sensitivity, but we're also trying to idealize our partners a little bit during this time. If we're in a healthy relationship, we'll feel like our partner is being very devoted, very loyal to us. However, if we're in a relationship that's not really suited for us, we'll start to realize that our needs are not being met and start having conversations around that. Venus will also be conjunct to the moon's north node at some point, which may make us feel a little bit more affectionate. However, if we're feeling unsatisfied or unfulfilled in our life, we may have a hard time getting that need met. We'll be a little bit more focused on one thing right now. And if we are experiencing conflict between our love life and the direction of where we're trying to go, this can really make it hard to find inner peace during this transit. Venus will also be sextile to Pluto around February 7th, and this will encourage some transformation around relationships. We'll have the ability to feel things very deeply when it comes to love and relationships. However, if our needs are not being met by our partner, this will also bring up a lot of conversation and reflection. My advice for the Venus in Aries transit is to really just allow yourself to feel what you need to, heal from what you need to, and move forward from the past. I think that Aries kind of forces us to take action when we don't want to, and so we'll be a lot more open with ourselves and with other people and how we need our needs to be met during this transit.